The National Working Committee (NWC) of the All Progressives Congress (APC) has suspended a former governor of Imo State, Rochas Okorocha. Okorocha's suspension was communicated in a letter dated July 12th, 2021 and signed by Maimala Buni and John Akpano Duedehe, National Chairman and Secretary of the APC Caretaker Committee, respectively. According to the letter, the decision to suspend Okorocha, senator representing Imo State, was in line with the decision of the state chapter of the party and results from former governor's involvement in anti-party activities. He was also accused of abusing the person and office of the President of Nigeria. This is to communicate to you, the National Working Committee (NWC) of the All Progressives Congress (APC) party, ratification of your suspension by the Imo State chapter of our great party for anti-party activities. The letter addressed to Okorocha reads: the suspension follows after the recommendation by the Imo State Disciplinary Committee set up to investigate allegations of gross anti-party activities against you, which is in line with Article 12b 1 to 5 of our party's constitution. Below are the anti-party activities on which the investigation and subsequent suspension were relied upon: continuous discreet meeting with the opposition party both at the state and national level, flagrant public abuse on the person and office of the President, Republic of Nigeria, and APC-led government. Okay. And the other day we learned that Okorocha, okay, was on his way to defect to PDP. Now they are saying that he has abused the Buhari and also is involved in anti-party activities, and that's why they suspended him. Of course, it is long overdue. Buhari is a mini god to Buharis. No one dares him without resultant punishment. This is just one of the numerous examples. Mr. Clueless, incompetent, and vindictive, 3 in 1. APC is suspending Okorocha for abusing Buhari, and the same Okorocha is receiving title in Buhari hometown, Daura, for his benevolent deeds. Did they said drama be like a waiting? This is good news. It is not bad. He has finished serving the purpose he was hired for. Buhari has found another benevolent servant in Supreme Governor in Imo State. Serve the zoo and come back in shame. Where is Onoche? Is she still ranting against Biafrans because of her political interests? Is use of them over? They have got a Fulani as governor and Imo State. Why won't they discard the Hausa ex-governor? He's no longer in control of affairs in Imo State. After all, they should jail him. Nnamdi Kanu said, you all must come back in shame and disgrace. It is the northerners that will still divide this country by themselves. Payback time. It was first the Igbo leader to shout APC. Others should take notes. Simple logic. Rochas has a presidential ambition and is capable of causing ripples in APC primary, so they have to find a way to cage him. And the emir of Buhari, Daura, crown him with a chieftaincy title for supporting Buhari. Confusion everywhere. Nobody must abuse Buhari. Everything he does is always good. He protects the killer headsmen, and that is all good. Only God can save us in this country. Just moments ago, he was dining with the emir from Daura. Okay. Later, they found out that Inyamiri is almost always Inyamiri. Though this time around, this Inyamiri just abused his legacy. Okorocha needs a separate hall of fame for the kind of feats he achieves in this political atmosphere. It is a lesson to others who embrace them without understanding their agenda. They see truth as opposition. Yeah, they see truth as terrorism itself, not only opposition. It's a lesson to them. Now, wow, they are finished with him. A lesson for Hopu Zodima. Okorocha was used by the Fulanis. He worked against Igbo interests at the best of Buhari government. They replaced him with Uzodinma, who is dealing with him. The same will happen to Uzodinma, but his own will be different. He will face death penalty in the hands of a IPOB. No matter how much you abuse and work against your own people to please the Fulani's slave masters, that doesn't change the fact that they know you're they know you are evil and will still deal with you when the time comes. No wonder he's busy running up and down around all the emirates in the north, taking photos and pushing the looted Imo State money through the trying to please them. Last, he's coming back ashamed. In the west of Nnamdi Kanu, served his caliphate and return with shame. Use and disuse is one of their favorite laws. If I may ask, where is Nwodo, Onoche, Ojizo, and the list is endless. Hmm. Now, wow. Now, wow for Nigerian politicians. The southern Nigeria should know what is hidden for some time now. That Dangote refinery belongs to the north. They only use the man to cover their evil. How can a non-producing oil region be controlling the oil from the south that we have it? Can that happen to the north? They will never allow that to happen. Nnamdi Kanu said, "War for the caliphate and you come back disgraced and rejected. They will all come back in shame, but Okorocha does not need to come back because he has home in Fulani land. He is right to have insulted him because Rochas risked his life in 2014 to bring Buhari in by joining others with the faction of Abga. Imo State was the only state in the southeast where Buhari got about 25% in 2015 and retained it in 2019 because of Rochas as governor. Today, they are messing it up using Hope Court Dimma. Hashtag I stand with Willie and Rochas Okorocha, a highly detribalized Nigeria. Like, seriously? And a very benevolent man. You can imagine.